You know what I'm getting at?
No.
No.
Yes.
Welcome to Pebble Beach.
Yeah, somebody's here to party.
Yeah. Next up, Maserati.
There's some insane cars here, you guys. I can't wait to show you very, very, very special cars.
First stop on our tour today is going to be the Maserati house. Back in Orange County, in front of our manager's dealership, invited us to come out and see there. The owner will be there, and some cool people, some cool cars, and maybe some free swag for Skinny. Look at the Go Squadron right now, hold on.
Pleasure. Thanks,
Go Squadron. Okay, Mark. Yeah. Next up, Maserati.
All right, DD fam, we are here at the Maserati house in Monterey for Car Week, and they got some really cool cars. Now, I actually have a car we probably can't show you because it's so exclusive and it's inside one of the hidden rooms. But right behind me is the new MC20 Spider? Roadster? Spider? I'm not sure what the official name is. We will get that in just a second. I just ran out here to see it, and it's got a crazy paint job, so come this way. Gentleman designs the cars.
Yes, he's about to sketch it out.
Sketch a car.
Lifetime. Yeah. This is mesmerizing.
This is cool.
This is super cool.
I can't wait to see this.
So how does this go down?
Meet my friend here. He's tall. He's 6'7".
Hi, how are you?
How's it going, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm here is going to draw us. He designs all the cars. All the cars? He's going to do a drawing for us right now.
Okay. All right.
It's just one of these moments where I can't really mess it up, right?
Someone watch.
It's gonna live in the internet forever.
Yes. Woo! Round of applause, please. Round of applause.
That's how I pay my bills in the restaurant.
That was next time.
So cool. Oh, that's so cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
We'll
you.
frame that and put it in our office.
Thank you.
We'll do whatever you want with it.
That's truly incredible.
I know where these came from, so I can do more.
That is so cool. Wow.
You'll be here all day, guys.
I know.
So stylistic though. It's like this effortless, almost blasé. I'm gonna draw a car.
Yeah.
And there it is. Phenomenal. What a thing.
What a thing.
Love it.
Thank you.
Ciao.
The cars are amazing here. Maserati is really stepping up their game. Stay tuned. Maybe we have a little something in the works, right?
We do. I'll hold you to it.
You're on the internet now.
I would have
That is the coolest thing ever.
engine in my house. Yeah.
James, educate us.
This is what Maserati refer to as their Nettuno engine, 6-cylinder, straight six. It ultimately mates to a twin clutch gearbox in the V6, and it connects to a twin clutch box
Filter.
in the MT20.
Filter.
It's cool.
Half a turbo.
So sick.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
So pretty.
And I love like
The way the trees are and stuff.
Let me show you guys this MC20 because it's really impressive. So you have a satin pearl white.
This is really cool. And then they have what I like to call, they might call this an Italian livery. I'd like to call it the DD livery. So we have white, green, and red to obviously represent the Italian colors.
The DD colors, the DD heritage. This could be the DD heritage car. You know what I'm getting at? I don't know why I'll have this accent all of a sudden.
Australian again.
Even an Italian accent.
It's never Italian, it's like Australian.
What do you think of this?
It's honestly really sick. I've seen pictures of it, but seeing how the color actually shifts, so they have like the blue undertone as you're walking around, it's pretty cool. Some parts are cream, some parts are more white when you look at it.
Yeah.
See the blue tone in there. Pretty crazy. It's one of those cars that you actually have to see to get like.
I
to
agree.
get
The red Alcantara seats, all the carbon fibers, like super Gucci. It's all carbon. The whole thing's carbon, one piece. This whole rear bumper and diffuser.
Flame tune this boy.
Flame tune.
Sick exhaust.
That could be a flame tune car for sure. These seats are amazing. That's a good color. The spec on this is quite beautiful. Oh yeah. Stick shift, my man. Gated. That's what you want.
Gotta have that.
Gated. These cars sound so good. Oh yeah.
I like it. Somebody's here to party.
Couple of small homes.
Yeah, those are what we refer to back in the UK as big gaffs.
Big gaffs.
First time I ever drove an Enzo was in Japan on the wrong side of the road. One of the most terrifying experiences of my life.
What did you think of the Enzo? I was a bit let down by it.
Nice car.
I got one of these and then we tore it apart. True story.
That guy was
Not
like,
impressed.
what?
There we go.
Better.
That's a race car. That's got a cage in it and everything. Yes. Beautiful car. I would take that over an F40.
Oh, for sure.
Welcome to Pebble Beach.
Yeah. Ghost Squadron.
We are Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
That was pretty good.
I like him.
You guys Ghostbusters? No, you know what? We're internal affairs. Get off your bike.
For my
Good to see you, dude. Hey, dude.
Right.
Yeah, you're good. Hi.
Kelly driven
Nice to meet you.
Another camera.
Another camera. Welcome to Aston Martin here at Pebble Beach. Look at this.
How's that for a view?
There's some insane cars here, you guys. I can't wait to show you. Very, very, very special cars. You guys are gonna love this. You guys ready for this? It's not windshieldless. It has a little windshield.
Look at that. Damn, that is cool. Look at the diffuser and the carbon in the front end. Wow, that is
Wild. But what I really want to see is the Valkyrie AMR Pro race car. There is a little design from this car that we've incorporated into the wild wide body of the twin turbo F12. I'm excited to show you. I won't be showing you in this video. I won't point out what design feature it is. It's very aggressive, but I'm just going to let you know right now. If you look at this car, there is something from this car that is very uniquely going into the twin turbo F12 wide body. Let's show them the AMR Pro, because I was just explaining there's a design cue, and we're not going to say what it is, that's going into the twin turbo F12 off this car. But check this thing out. It's mega.
wow.
Imagine that in the street.
Yeah, I could imagine.
That's officially the craziest thing I've ever seen with 4 wheels. Mind-boggling. Insane. Yeah, it's a race car, but still, it's just so cool, the styling. The front splitter, the rear wing, the mirrors, all the little details of this car are just bonkers. Now, that's a street-legal road car. That thing's super cool as well. We actually saw that years ago. They've refined it, changed the front grille, completely redid the interior. We'll go and check that out next. But first, I was offered some fish and chips. I think I might indulge in some fish and chips.
This thing is sick.
Want to hold my drink? Nice try. Check this thing out.
2019 actually did a review on this, like at the Aston Martin dealership. The prototype, this is a lot different, much more refined. The interior looks a lot better.
I like the interior now. Before it had like actual seats in it. Now it's got like, it's built into the carbon monocoque, the seats. Look at this.
How many are they making?
999. The gentleman who owned the SVJ before we got it through August came up to me and introduced himself. He lives in Alberta part-time and Dubai part-time, and he's in oil and gas, and he had a deposit on one of these, and then he took his deposit off of it. So it sounds like there are potentially open slots. I don't know if that's still true now. Everyone's drooling over this thing. This is only $1 million. Now I say only because in retrospect to other hypercars, this is quite cheap for what you get.
It is actually, because it's quite wild. All the guys backed out because there's been delays based on COVID and research. So this is like 4 years. People put deposits down 4 years ago. A few people are like, I don't want to wait anymore, but we'll take those spots.
Why don't we do a montage of this thing?
Show you all the little details, and we'll talk more about it. We'll bring James over here, who knows everything about Aston Martin and has a very cool story and bond directly to this brand. I didn't know, but he actually has his own spec of Aston Martin. We'll tell that story in a second.
This thing's sick. You know everything about Aston Martin. Apparently you own half the company. I might be lying or embellishing for the internet. We're gonna get a little rundown on whether we should or shouldn't buy one. Let's find out that this car is under $1 million, has over 1,000 horsepower, and they're not all sold out like everything else here.
So, what's really cool about when this launched, Aston were really keen to stress that they are going head on with Ferrari, straight above the SF90, and they're going for a Nürburgring lap record with this car. So it's going to be a 2024 car. The prototype will be out sort of Q2 next year, so you'll see this thing testing. Flat plane crank, twin turbocharged V8. That's developing around about 850 horsepower. They got the Hot V internal turbos. The extra power is coming from the hybrid drivetrain to make it up to around about 1,000 horsepower. The majority of the drive is going to be rear-wheel drive, but from the hybrid drivetrain, they're going to allocate torque vectoring, etc., to the front. So it's going to have ridiculous traction. It's built around full carbon fiber tub. Twin clutch box. Also, you'll notice how minimalistic it is inside. So there's like no distractions. buttons to like.
Also, the whole design of this reminds me of a LaFerrari.
Dude, it's full carbon tub. I think this is hypercar performance for supercar cash.
Yes.
Right?
It's less than $1 million. It's like
Yeah.
$850.
Yeah, I think they're gonna drop the mic with this thing, man. 999 of them being
Cheap.
made. And I do think this is the first time we've seen the interior on the car, which I reckon now, because up until this point it's been a concept from the outside and no one's seen the interior. All of a sudden this makes it real. And I think people are gonna go, okay, there's the money. This is like full Valkyrie-inspired aero.
Yeah.
The diffuser tunnel is so deep it goes halfway down the car. So you'll notice one of the really interesting things is there's not a great deal of like big wings or aero on the outside.
Yes.
Majority of the downforce will be ground effect. It's like full-on Formula Tech.
Underneath.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
F1 stuff. I love this.
Yeah,
Because the first time they introduced this was on the Vulcan. Really cool. Look at the Vulcan. Look at like these taillights. You want to get one?
Yes.
Like seriously?
Yes.
like that's gonna be flaming up here.
The first thing I would do is tune this thing. This would be really cool on the channel. It's so insane looking. This is crazy. All the aero, the way you can look down the body and how it directs the air under the rear wing, how this is all attached to the side of the car, like absolutely bonkers stuff. Time to actually step inside the beast. Oh yes. Coffee. I fit this very nicely. This thing is crazy. Look at this view, you guys. Come here for a second. Look at this. I can't even describe the fact that we're like laying down right now. Like the whole seating position is what you get with these new hypercars, these new age hypercars. And the way that the seat's built into the carbon tub. We're talking LaFerrari and all those other hypercar type specs. Ford GT. This is very, very cool. We could spec this too exactly how we want it. I would do it pretty simple. I'd make it look mean. And then after that, I would do crazy stuff like do wrap liveries and race car inspired liveries. Imagine like the Lark livery on this, like 720 GTR livery on this. Oh, it's limitless.